Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Riv Talks, episode 8.
That's John.
And this is Oscar.
All right, and welcome, guys. We want to just say happy holidays.
Everyone has a great time with their families and friends.
Right, and then coming around, by the time you guys start watching this, it's going to be just before New Year's, so we want to say an early Happy New Year's to everybody. So, don't forget to eat your TikTok fad of grapes and all that fun stuff while you're at it. 12 grapes.
Throw some water out the window. That's old school. That's throwback.
And then today we're going to get ready to start talking about getting ready for the scrimmage, guys. That's just right around the corner. That's in February. So,
nervous.
I'm nervous.
Me too. I think that is a very common feeling for the coaches. Because I think the kids are always excited to go and check it out to a certain extent. But coaches, we want to dedicate this episode a little bit to talking about addressing some of those concerns that you might have and some of the things that come up when it's your first time participating in Rally in the Valley and just in the scrimmage in general.
Right, and you know what? Whether you're ready or not, just come out. Have your students come out and participate in whatever ones that they feel that they're ready on. Even if the ones that they're not,
they should try it.
They should try it, or just start mingling with the kids to get ideas from them, because that's the only way they're going to get better. Yeah. So have them, start talking, and encourage them to talk to each other from other schools. This is the best time for the kids to kind of be in their own, with their own group and their own group of kids to kind of get an idea of what they're, how they programmed. And this is a time to share stuff with each other.
I think that one of the biggest benefits to the reason we even started the scrimmage was so that kids can learn from other kids, because that is the greatest opportunity for students to see, okay, maybe I need to improve this, as well as get inspiration and ideas from each other and from different schools. Because all the coaches, we all come from different backgrounds.
Right.
So it's nice to see when our kids mingle with their other competitors, they can see, hey, we didn't even think of this. Mm-hmm. Let's try to implement that for the main event. And it's really an opportunity where they can come in and pick up on different skills, or see where they need to hone those skills for the main event, where it really counts towards that trophy.
Yeah, and just to clarify too, for the trophy, you said, just to clarify, don't worry about the scrimmage. There's no trophies. This kind of we give you guys times, how you guys did, and you'll be able to see it firsthand on how well you did or how you didn't.
We do keep score, but it will not reflect anything as far as something that you'd bring back, a trophy or anything. That's saved for the main event. This is really meant for the students to learn.
For experience, it's experience day. Scrimmage day is experience day. So we would encourage, once you get back on campus, start teaching the kids to start, being okay to talk to each other about stuff. And,
and it's also a scrimmage in the way for the parents to learn what the expectation is, how your parents should behave.
Yes.
Where they need to be, where they need to go. The time expectancy, it's the match time. It's the exact same time as the real event.
Right.
So parents can plan accordingly how they want to coordinate themselves. Your volunteers, you can see if you need more volunteers, if you don't need more volunteers.
And we're always pushing that. The more volunteers, the better for us, and the smoother it runs. So, if you have them out there, if you haven't let us know yet, please
reach out.
We'll have something out there. There'll be a spreadsheet sent out. If not, we already sent that out already. I think it is sent out. Jennifer, I think, already took care of all that. So please put down your parents' volunteers and your admin volunteers, whoever can volunteer. We would love to have them out there. I mean, it's a great experience for everybody. So scrimmage day is always a real fun day. Hey, have them come. If you have your shirts already, have them come out with their stuff. Jerseys. Don't feel like they need to be with their jerseys. I know ordering sometimes takes some time, but just come out to represent your school and to have some fun. And then just to break it down, I know you're probably asking, what's the day again? It's February 8th, 2020. Man, 2025 already,
2025.
Right? Wow. And it's going to be from 8 to 2:30. We encourage you guys to be there at least by 7:30 to get set up. You want to make
sure that you get set up. You want to be done with your registration exactly at 8 o'clock. The main event will kick off 8:45 on the dot.
Yes.
So make sure that you go in, you check in. Your coach goes, registers with Jen, who does so much back end work for us. Thank you, Jen.
Yes, thank you, Jen.
We need that Gen Cam.
We need the Gen Cam.
2025 Gen Cam
right
will
here.
be provided.
And then, also, we're going to be at Sylmar Leadership Academy. That's in Sylmar. It's off of Bledsoe. We'll have more information to come. There's going to be plenty of parking on the outside for parents. There's a bunch of neighborhood parking. Parking is limited on our lot for right now, but we'll figure out a little bit more on that. But also, order the buses.
Order buses. If you feel that you and your team would benefit from buses, one of our biggest sponsors, we always mention him in our videos, is Transit Systems. And if you reach out to them and say that you're part of Rev, maybe they can help you guys out.
Yes, so just let them know the date that you need them for, and they'll help you guys out to at least try to secure a bus for that day. They do get busy, but let them know you're with Riv, and they'll.
The sooner you call, the better in advance,
okay.
so that can get handled for you. But as someone whose team we don't do buses. We coordinate. What I do is I coordinate with my parents, and we figure out what time we're going to be there, and I let all my team members know. That's totally doable as well. If you are going to do the drive yourselves, coaches, please tell your parents to go early so they actually find parking.
Right, gives you enough time.
And gives you enough time to get there. I don't know, Oscar, do you bus in? I don't remember if you bus in.
No, our last one at Fenton Academies, a lot of our parents just drove out there.
Cool. I know Jennifer buses in.
Yeah, Jennifer buses in. We know a few schools that bus in. I know a lot of our schools are on that side, the east side, so you might not need to get a bus, but if you do, again, reach out to Transit Systems, let them know that you guys need transportation for that day or even for your main event, and do it early, especially for May. They start getting really busy with the different jobs that they have, so do it early. And then with buses comes field trips.
And for my LAUSD teams, they are LAUSD certified. So they're on the bench, as they call it, and you should not run into any issues with ordering that bus through LAUSD. Okay.
So again, make sure you get your permission slips, which we need, because permission slips, if anything happens, we want to make sure
insurance. We want to make sure that everybody's insured. We want to make sure everything's covered. And your photos.
Yes, your photos is very important. We're going to be taking a lot of pictures that day, and then also we want you guys to take pictures. I know it's going to be chaotic. We're going to encourage the parents to take pictures, because the more we have to support and show what Riv is doing, and we can get more sponsors to help out this organization.
The bigger the event can be for our students and for our participants, as well as our families. We've started to get quite a few decent sponsors. We have the bank, Premier America, that comes through, and other sponsors that have really helped that make this event possible to the scale that we've been able to grow it.
Yeah, we have a couple of assembly women and men helping us out, and then just your pictures are going to be perfect. So get those photo permission slips done so we can get everybody on many people on the website to kind of show you guys.
And follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Honestly, that also helps us and keeps us inspired to keep on bringing you information every month.
Right, every month, right.
And try to keep you guys updated on the event and what's happening.
We're going to have snacks there, so make sure. I know the kids are going to get hungry. They're going to be going between events, so we'll have prepackaged snacks for sale. So we won't have lunch for sale, just so you guys know that.
It won't be like the
main event.
The main event where food was provided. It's going to be strictly snacks this time. So please coordinate your lunches. Also, some recommendations with snacks. Bring a cooler. You guys are going to be, they're going to be in an auditorium setting, so you're not going to have rooms. That's changing from the main event. If you went to the main event last year, all teams will be in one large space.
Multi-purpose room, yes.
You'll have a dedicated table, but under that table, you can keep your supplies. There are things you can bring, like bring a, what do you call it? A tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
Things like that you want to bring. And then are we having them bring the posters?
Not this time. But the main event, we'll talk more about that when we get closer to that. But if you need to start ordering a banner that represents your school, that's something to start thinking about now. So if you need to get a hold of a print person to start making your banner.
Or if your school has a poster maker.
Or if your school already has a banner, start asking them to dig it out so you can get it to the main event. But again, we'll have snacks available for sale. The proceeds will go back to the organization, and you'll have an outdoor area to eat, so they'll be able to eat those snacks.
Will there be any swag for sale?
We'll have some swag, some of our stuff.
Limited, right?
Limited swag. We'll have limited swag. So we'll have some
stuff is gone.
Some stuff is gone. Yeah.
Some stuff we no longer have. So.
But just know we'll have some swag. Now
let's talk events real quick. And this is not deep dive in any way. This is the events that you can sign up your kids for.
Which don't forget to do, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But the first one, we have sumo. We have color run. We have moon rocks and soccer. And then moon rocks is a little different. We know that. You'll see the rules. Soccer
head to head.
The new one.
This is the newest game. And this was actually, I have to give a shout out. I just have to. This was brought to me by not only one of our volunteers, but by my assistant coach. He said, hey, wouldn't it be awesome to have a head-to-head match?
And there we go.
Here we go. We have a head-to-head match, which every team can participate in.
Yeah, and remember, that's all
Not a lot of the events do that.
But Vex dedicated. Remember, it's only Vex.
Yeah, strictly Vex. Vex IQ. But, is it strictly Vex?
Vex head-to-head is the soccer, yes.
Yes, strictly Vex. Vex.
But soccer's open for everybody.
But it's open, for every team.
And then the new one, John said the soccer head-to-head is new. It is new. It's an add-on to ours. That's Mabel. Sorry, guys.
Sorry about my pupper.
Yeah, that's the rib mascot back there. And then we have our golf game coming up.
Oh, yes.
That's new. I know that was going to be a little intimidating for some people. You might not be ready. Hey, just come out.
Run it.
Run your programs and let the kids have a good time and see what everybody else does. You know, you never know.
No. And that's the only game that allows you to use 3D printed parts.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited for that.
Or build, where you get your craft skill on. If you don't have a 3D printer, you can craft parts.
Popsicle sticks, whatever you want for your putter. Yeah. Right. Wow, Mabel.
I know. She's on one right now.
And then also, you don't have to be ready for the Steam Expo. That's only for the main event.
Yes.
So don't worry about that. You'll have plenty of time. I don't know. Have you started yet?
I have not. So, as a coach, I have not even. My students have been focusing on the mats because they are very excited for the February event. Are they anywhere near ready?
No,
not yet.
They have some of their
they're getting there, but you're not alone. It's really a time where a lot of the students come and they kind of figure out, okay, now it's time to get down and get serious, because this is what is going to be expected, and this is the feeling. And that's why we did the scrimmage as well, because that feeling, to light that fire under them and kind of say, like, this is real, this is what we're setting up for. And there are so many schools,
especially coming back after the holidays. You know, the kids are dragging, the teachers are dragging, the coaches are dragging. It's like, all right, we need to get ready for the February event, and then all of a sudden May is here. Now, with all that, volunteers, we have a training coming up January 25th. Please make sure you guys provide at least two. If you can provide 2 volunteers, that'll be great.
Minimum 2.
Yeah,
actually, it's a requirement.
Yes.
If you look at your paperwork, it is a requirement that every school provides at least 2 volunteers. You don't have to be an expert in anything. I'm there, Oscar's there, Jen's there. We train you on everything, and we want you to do what you feel comfortable with. And if something like being a runner is what you feel comfortable with, that's what we'll ask you to participate in.
And then all the events too, we have a lot of people who like to do the main events, and some people are veterans from years past who continue to do it, so they're kind of like the captain of
some teachers are retired and coming back.
It's still coming back, right?
So they love it.
So please,
we have police officers that love to do it. We have firefighters, right? Do we have a firefighter volunteer?
I don't know.
Or am I just flexing? I'm just making up fun.
I know we have admin that comes in. We have teachers that come in. We have people who actually used to be in RIV who come in and actually now are volunteers for the main event. So don't worry if you're not. You don't need to be a robotics specialist. We'll show you guys of an event. Like
you just need to be fair.
You just need to be fair, and then if you're not sure, we'll be out there to help out. So just know.
We're constantly out there running. I think that's one of the things that we sacrifice. Oscar, myself, and Jen as coaches, on our main events, we're not able to be so close with our team, because we're making sure that everything else is running, and we're making sure that everybody's okay.
Yeah.
So my team is already pre-trained.
Yeah.
That I'm not necessarily going to be there all the time.
Right.
I'm going to be running around making sure that my coaches, my volunteers, everybody for the event is getting where they need to be. Oscar's going to be making sure that happens, and Jen is making sure that all the equipment is running
and keeping us on
time. So it's a community thing, like we always said, and we'll be there for you guys, and we appreciate those volunteers that come out.
We do.
And be there. If you can't make it, just let us know. Send us an email. We can figure out a way to get you trained.
Right. So with that said, so we have January training. Comes February, the scrimmage, the main event. Just a reminder, the main event is May 17th of 2025. Again, at the same place at Summer Leadership Academy. And I mean, that's what we have for you guys right now. But
month,
just send a message out to us on our website. There's our rov.contacts at Rally in the Valley Robotics.
Sorry, Mabel wanted to be in this video real bad.
And just reach out to us. There's no wrong, dumb question, nothing. I mean, everybody's learning. We have new schools. Shout out to those new schools. Thank you for being part of our event this year. But it's gonna be fun. I'm
if they email questions, next video we can do a Q&A.
Oh, we would love
go over some of the details, some of the questions. Teams, if you're watching, things that you might want clarification on, submit your questions, and we will address them for our January Rally in the Valley talks.
Yeah, and especially if it's how you set up your classroom, anything like that. However you need help with guidance. Anything that way, there's 3 of us, and I'm pretty sure we can reach out to all the other coaches and see what they do. And I would love to get this going as a Q&A. You're right. This will be really helpful. That's what we started this.
And all we need, I think, if I'm correct, is 10 more subscribers, and we can do a live Q&A on YouTube.
I think we're pretty
40, no?
No, I think we're a little closer now, right?
We're closer?
No,
Jen is nodding like, absolutely
not, guys.
So we might need 20 more YouTube subscribers.
So tell everybody. I know this.
Allow us to get on live and answer Q&As, and that would be another great way to help teams and coaches that are interested in the event or want to know special details. I mean, we're the creators of the games, so if anybody can tell you how to play it, it's us.
And you know what? We're always looking for new creators too, and that's a whole different ball game. But hey, whatever you submit, whatever you ask, we can start doing this stuff live and start talking to people and getting more information for years to come.
YouTube live with you guys.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Shameless plugs. We're trying to get sponsors that will
support our cause.
Talks. So. That's the way to do it. All right, guys. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. And
the Rev Talk teams.
And looking forward to seeing you guys in February.
Have a great one, guys.
All right.